Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Beach Well Show News, where we do what, Lamtow?
Talk about entertainment news.
We got plenty of news. Remember that. There's always news going flying by. I'm pretty sure you heard about the Fantastic Four has been cast. Have you heard about it?
No, I did not.
It happened during this lovely Valentine's Day, and they just showed like a huge poster, like all these characters popping up. And do you want to give a guess who it is?
Nah.
We've been talking about it for quite a bit. And of course, he's from The Mandalorian.
Pedro Pascal?
Yep, the rumors were true. He's definitely Mr. Fantastic. Can you believe that?
I guess.
And do you think, are you sick of tired of seeing him?
Bro, he's in a lot of movies.
Remember, he's from Star Wars, Game of Thrones. He is now for Marvel. And can you imagine what's next for his adventures? Because remember,
Bro,
he's in The Last of Us as well.
He's in a lot of movies.
Oh, so you
It's
think
like-
he's going to be a pretty good Mr. Fantastic?
I don't know. I never really watched any Fantastic Four.
Really? None of them?
I know them, but
Okay.
I never really watched the movie. So it's like, whatever.
You didn't like those bad CGIs and all that kind of good stuff?
Well, I like the early one. I think the original one.
Yeah.
Or the one in the 2000. I
Yeah.
watched a little bit of that, but never like completely watched the whole movie. So, and then when I was watching it was like a little, so I don't really care about CGI that much.
Well, yeah,
at the
nobody
time.
cared about it. Because remember, when we first saw the Silver Surfer, it was like looked so
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
But of course, since CGI was still developing, so it looked like amazing. But right now, I'm gonna release the guest or the whole cast right now. Is Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic and Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, the Visible Woman. And
Yeah.
of course, we got Joseph as Johnny Storm, Flame On,
Nah,
that dude.
That dude.
And of course, Moss Butcher Wrench, basically he's just another guy, is going to be known as The Thing.
Yep.
So basically these fine heroes are going to finally battle Galactus. The question is he going to be the Galactus that we know and love? Or the Galactus that from the 2000s where it's all cloudy and just basically all moist and nothing really is there? And remember, the Fantastic Four is already naming the Galactus as the main villain. And they're still trying to cast the Silver Surfer. We don't know who that's going to be, but it's going to eventually pop up eventually. After that character, Doctor Doom is going to be introduced. And that is the big bad of the whole universe of the Marvel right now. Because remember, we're done. I think we're done with Kang the Conqueror now.
Yeah, they got to pivot.
Yeah.
Kang is dead with Ant-Man.
Yeah, exactly. That's the done. I hope we don't get to go visit that, but we'll see. But of course, the next one on the list is the X-Men. Have you seen the trailer for the animated one?
No, I seen the Deadpool trailer and that's it.
I think we already talked about the Deadpool. Yeah, we did. Say because it just came out, the X-Men in 1997. I was barely even alive. But yeah, I don't know if you remember. It's like it had one of the best intro musics of all time.
Well, this the most famous intro.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna get copyright. But no, it was basically one of the best X-Men animations out there. I think it still holds up today.
I think so. A lot of people prefer that over a lot of things.
Yeah, and it's coming out on March 20th
Dang,
on
that's
Disney
quick.
Plus. And the worst part is, Rogue, she has those cakes, those cheeks. They're gone, dude. They don't have any of that. And people are pissed because they want to know, like, where the hell are my cake? Where is those muffin? But
I think they might make this show for kids more than like.
dude,
It's
as
gonna be
kids,
like adult gonna watch it
Yeah.
just to see like the nostalgia, but I think the show is more meant for kids.
get out of here. It's
Like
it's supposed to be for us, Lamb, not
like-
for them.
Like the Teen Titan.
Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Yeah, with the Gold Teen Titan, where they just switch up the whole Teen Titan universe.
Something like that. I guess
to
it
make
was
it more kid.
friendlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just kind of the reminder, like the old-fashioned like the animation.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, Teen Titans, what you said is true, but they changed everything, even by the animation.
Yep.
So this one, they're trying to stay true to it. And this is right after that. Can you imagine that? The 1997? So this is basically a continuation of that. And I'm pretty sure you didn't see it, right?
I seen here and there.
But you
bits and
didn't
pieces of it.
fully see.
Nah.
Oh, okay. But you understand a little
Yeah.
bit of it. Okay, that's good. And
That's
were
where-
you a big
that's
fan of
where I
it,
saw
or?
Wolverine?
Oh, yeah, you love that Wolverine, right?
Yeah, that's where I saw Wolverine, bro.
Yeah. All right then. But don't worry, because the next one on the list is we're gonna have Nicolas Cage in the talks, they want to know if he's going to want to be the next Spider-Man Noir. Because remember, Amazon is making a series about the Spider-Man that we know and love in the Spideyverse.
Okay.
But the question is if Nicolas Cage is free or not. Do you think he's gonna willing to do it?
I hope he did it. If they keep the style, I don't know if they're gonna do the live action.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like animated. I hope they do animated.
I think it's gonna be a little bit animated, but it's a live action one. So because remember, he's just voicing the guy.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be playing it. So and remember, it's gonna be set in the 1930s, where basically Nazis were still basically developing.
Yeah.
So and it's gonna be in New York City. So basically, obviously, Sony's not gonna say anything right now. Because the whole Madam Web incident, so they don't want to say nothing. So right now it's in production, but eventually it is green light, so we're gonna see something from Amazon eventually.
Okay.
So the question is if Nicolas Cage can be playing them. If it is, I'm gonna see it. Yeah. Obviously, the reason why I brought that up, it's because apparently, you remember that whole SMU universe that we've been talking about?
Sony
Marvel universe?
Yeah.
How they're trying to bring every character from the Spider-Man universe into our big screens?
Yep.
Apparently, the writers for the Silk series have been fired.
Dang.
And basically has been scrapped. So whatever they were working on, it is done.
They look at Madam Web and like, oh, you're done. You're done.
We are done. So apparently, the show will have a brand new creative overall feel. So they're going to reimagine it because they took out everybody out of who was writing that kind of script. And then they brought in new people, probably their own, Amazon. So not the Sony guys. They're like, no, get out of here. Yeah. We saw what you just did. So we're going to bring our own guys and see what we can do. So, and basically what they're saying, we're going to be refocused to make more male suing audience. So basically they'll be concentrating more about our kind of genre.
Pandering to men.
Yes, exactly. Because remember, a lot of these characters are mostly meant for us.
Yeah, because that was the target audience in the beginning. It's for boys.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Girls could like this too, but
recently, but not the beginning.
Yeah,
it's mainly for male.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate that because obviously Wonder Woman was meant for guys. Yeah. They read it. They bought it. Wonder Woman wouldn't even existed if it wasn't for the male audience.
It's not. I don't think a lot of women or female or girl were buying comic at the time.
No, they were laughing at us while we were reading those.
They were making fun of.
They're like, even during Star Wars, they were making fun of us. The only cool chicks who usually read it were basically nerds who actually appreciate art. Yeah. But this one they didn't. They made fun of us. Hell, we got wedgied because of reading this. It sucked, but of course. Because remember, this was going to be called Silk the Spider Society, but it's been scrapped. So it's no more. So they're going to be renaming it something else, and it's going to be catering to us, the audience who actually care about the material, instead of what Sony tried to do with the Madam Web.
Yep.
So I am shocked how they're basically doing a 180. I am surprised.
They saw Madam Web and like, okay, you're done.
Yeah. Let's go. Get out of here. We saw what you're doing here. We just heard from the next news that apparently the director want to make a sequel for Madam Web.
God damn.
But it's been no.
Yeah, of course.
She said the producer of this, when being mentioned about this, would you be honored to make another Madam Web sequel? And the producer says, hopefully. The audience is going to embrace us enough to be able to tell the next story.
Nope.
And yes, I agree. No, we don't want to see it no more.
A big no.
Yeah, because remember, there's still other untitled universe that we have no idea, like the Muerte, if it's still in development, but we know that it's dead. They don't want to go through with that because I'm pretty sure Madam Web was supposed to be the savior, but it looks like it can save even itself.
Well, Madam Web was going to be the kickoff on everything.
Yeah, so that's basically done, but we got Kraven coming on. We got freaking Venom 3, and then we got Sinister 6. And then we talked about how many other plans Sony wants to do.
Yep.
But Sony doesn't really know how to handle these kind of Spider-Man.
So far, only Venom is watchable. It's kind of bad, but it's still watchable.
But right now, she is working on Transformers 1 for the television series. So that's what the director is doing in Madam Web. So she's trying to concentrate on other things. Maybe she'll learn her lesson.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it's part her fault, part the writer's fault.
Because nobody can withstand that writing. Nobody. Not even us. We made fun of them, but we couldn't stand them. But either way, that's all I got for you guys. Do you want to talk about anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, and then we're all good then. Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will see you guys on the next one. Later, guys.
Later.